All right. Very nice. All right. All right. I'm just getting set up here, so just bear with me. I tend not to do any real preparation before these things because um I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I prefer the much more casual style of streaming. I've got the RPG Gamers radio on, but I might actually put on like something else. All right, let's see. Let's put that over there. Yeah, just bear with me a second, dolls. I will be ready in just a moment. Just want to get it, all set up here. All right. Alrighty. 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 We're almost ready here, people. We are almost ready here. All right. All right, just little by little. Let me see, just make sure that this works. Okay, you guys can see that. All right, very good. All right, so we're doing some more work on the game today. I remember last time we didn't have any more errors, so that was good. I think I was just working on doing the health stuff, and I was gonna finish that up and make it work for the mana points too. I think I might work on some kind of like pickup system today, because I think that's like part of mm, what I really wanted to do. Not to worry though. Um, I hope that the music isn't terribly loud. I think my voice is like decent, but I might just bring it up a notch because I want to make sure you guys can hear me properly. So that's all right. Not to worry. All right, let me just do this. All right, here we go. Just doing a little bit more game development stuff today. We're not going to do anything super crazy, super special, but maybe we'll get to something. We'll see. We'll see what happens, because I'm having a good day today, so if you notice the accent coming out, it's because I'm kind of excited. I'm pretty happy. I'm in a good mood, Slay! Hello, Everett. Um, so, yeah, no, I'm in a pretty good mood today. You're going to probably notice when I'm excited, tired, or happy, this accent's going to come out. And when I'm kind of just like, maybe a little anxious, a little nervous, something like that, I think that's a good indicator of whether you're going to hear the accent or not, because in general, you're not going to hear a ton of it. So let's see where we were. Let me, this is from Terra, this song. You know what I may do is I might replace this with some video game music. don't think I could put on the Monster Hunter jazz because I think that actually is um that is copyrighted music. So look, I don't care too much about the rules, you know, but I don't want to make any mistakes that is going to get me knocked off this platform. So um could also be copyrighted. Let me do Shovel Knight, you know, because Shovel Knight had a fucking fantastic soundtrack. And I actually made a game inspired by Shovel Knight. All you folks at Yacht Club, I know you're not watching, but let me tell you something. Absolutely love that game. Absolutely love that game. Making free DLC for people who bought the original, love that. And then making it paid for people who hadn't had the original. I like that practice, you know? It keeps you guys safe while at the same time rewarding people for having been there at the beginning, you know? That's cool. Really pushing for your fans there, and I like that. I might do something like that. Alright, so I've got the audio for this game off right now. Which is why you're hearing Oh, and that's another thing we gotta work on, is the... Alright, removing HP stat. Oh, see, that's right. So that's all working. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the first thing I wanna do. This is 54. I think. Oh no. Plus another 8 here. That'd be 62. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'll do negative 64 for these. Just so it's like a power of 2. Nice and even. Alright. So right there, what I was doing was... I wanted to move the health down because I realized something later on in this. I'm actually going to add like an items thing so you can equip items and stuff. You know what? Let's do the easy shit first. Let's do the easy shit first. And actually, I'm going to play one of my own songs for you guys. Let me just... let me open this up. I'm gonna play one of my own songs for you guys. I think you'll like this. Alright. Will do, Everett. So I made this a while ago. I thought you guys would enjoy this. I certainly loved it while I was making it. Alright. Like this, just a little bit lower. I don't know how loud I am compared to that, so I'm gonna like do a little bit like this. I'll move in a little bit so you guys can hear me a bit better. thought you guys would like this. Take a look at this here. Got Principal. So we got the take damage. We have the add health. These were both working last time I remember. Now I just need to do. So there was two options, sort of, for like how I wanted to do the system. So there was one of them was I could have the mana regenerate, which is a pretty common thing. But I like the idea of the mana coming from killing enemies. And also from the... Oh my god. Not from killing enemies. Well, from killing enemies and also healing. So one of the major things that I want to do with this game is I want to add something called a... like the Emerald Mirror. Emerald Moor's Mirror. Named after my friend. And... the thing with that is it's sort of like the bonfires in Dark Souls. It asks you to gaze upon yourself. Also, you know what? I'm going to abandon that train of thought. You know why? Because I started this stream, and I shit you not, the moment I pressed the fucking start streaming button, I instantly, and I cannot exaggerate this enough, like, as I clicked the button, my stomach started hurting. Every fucking time I get on here, I have to shit. And it's incredible. I've eaten so much food today. It's a ugh. But you know, I don't think you guys mind. It's music no matter what you want, so ooh, you know, I could do PPF. I think PPF is good. If you don't know PPF, this guy's Poop Poop Fart. That's his actual name on YouTube. And I know we're going from shit humor to even more shit humor. However, he actually makes these really nice covers of video game music. Here's Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger. I need you guys to hear this because holy shit, it's good. If you've heard the original, you'd be like, what the fuck? Alright, so I'll be right back and I'll leave you guys with this for a moment. Hello, everyone. I am back. Thank you for waiting. I apologize for the wait. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going back out of this really quick. Let's do, and I already played this, but I want you guys to hear this one. I don't know if this one had a chance to play. Junior, I am so glad that you're here. So glad to see you in my chat. Let me show off what's going on with the code here. So let's zoom in on this. So right now we were adding health. So let me make a list of things I want to kind of do tonight. Hold on just a moment. I apologize, guys. You bear with me just a second. I hope I don't have to get up right now, but I might. Working on your class project? Yes, I am, but I intend to get this a little bit further than a typical class project. So let's look at what we got tonight. I think I want a restore health method. So that's determine diff of max. Yeah, we'll start there. We need to make sure that we can't go anywhere past that. And I also want to do the add MP magic points, and we'll do use MP, which are exactly the same as these. So let's just start with that here. Let's do make a little for loop here. So you might notice something kind of interesting since Junior's here. As a programmer, you're gonna look at this and be like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this like weird for loop when all you're trying to do is add health? Can't you just set the health? Answer, the answer is, I have an add health thing that changes the UI, and if I don't increment the health one by one, then the UI doesn't actually know where it's supposed to be. Yeah, exactly. It's because of the UI stuff. You got it. So I equals... It's to make sure that the HP stats don't desync from the health, because if I add something directly, it'll break. Yeah. I'll do MP plus, I plus plus, and then here we just do... And then we would do game manager dot instance dot add MP stat. Do you notice we don't have a function for, but fortunately it looks Yep, we already have a list here. Literally just go in here and change everything to MP stat. I might be missing a reference somewhere. She fixed that one with the enemies not activating the interior part of the map. Yes, I did actually. But it's presented itself as a new problem where sometimes now, like, if an enemy transitions at the wrong time, like, namely when I'm leaving a area, they'll actually break entirely, and they become catatonic. It's kind of funny because while they're in the middle of transitioning, they get disabled, so the coroutine gets cut off abruptly. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see about fixing that later. One of the first things that I need to do with that is make sure that enemies can't actually transition to any state at all until the screen is done moving. So I have some plans for how I want to do that. All right. Let me see here. I like this. It's good. And I know what you're thinking. This is a copy of other code, and you should probably modularize this. And the answer is no, actually. I'm not going to do that because I don't care enough. And actually, this is more functional for me when I could just put the name of this instead. Alright, now I just need to make sure these get called properly. And they do. It looks like they do. Or they get created properly anyway. That should be fine. That's not to worry. Ooh. Hey girl.
Hey bitch.
I love you. Yaga.
Shut up, Daddy.
Fuck you. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna listen to Witchy World. You guys ready to go to Witchy World? Nah, just kidding. We're going to down again. I played it last stream and I want to hear it again. Makes me feel great. What's kind of funny is I don't have a way to test this because there is no there are no magic items yet. So it's kind of funny. I haven't made anything that actually uses it. But I guess we can change that today. I also need to do some Coco controller. This should go in the game manager. I'll do world. Wait here. All right, and then now let's do this. So I put a comment here for it, but let's do region UI. All right, so that cleans that up nicely. I don't think that's a static reference, right? Because there technically is one of them, but
I think it's your mama.
Your mother's fucking meatballs. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I can't stand the things you do.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. Die.
I cannot stand.
Die in a hole.
This is so rude. This is so rude. You see how she talks to me?
Die.
You see how she talks to me?
Ring.
Ring ding 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 ding.
Ring ding 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 ding.
That's very good. It's very good. It's gorgeous. It's like American Idol, but right in front of me.
I'm telling you, like, guys, sign me. I can spit bars too.
Hold on, let me pause this. Here we go. We got bars. We got bars coming. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. In New York, I'm really rock. I didn't never stop. No.
Yeah, y'all lucky I don't have a camera. So fucking good. Alright, so don't need this experimental AI bullshit. Alright, so now let's make another region here. You know what? Let's do this. So this is gonna be a first. And I might actually make some sound effects on stream tonight, because I don't have any sound effects for this, and I need them. So we've got in our sprites folder, I have a somewhere near. Right here. So this... So this is Draka. It's a bit big, which makes me think I should shrink it. Draka is the money in this world. So let's do some work on this real quick. I don't think the Draka should be this large. I think I could actually just take this 16 by 16 area and just go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then like, ooh, oh, that's so cute. All right, hang on, let me do this. That's so cute. Maybe I should do this to it. Oh no, it's supposed to be a pentagon. It's kind of the whole thing. Oh, but you know what I could do? I could make it a pentagon this way. I know it technically has more sides now. Oh no, that's not a pentagon anymore. Let's try this. Kind of a pentagon in a way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but it doesn't really... It's like this. This would have to be the side for it to be a pentagon, right? It's kind of frustrating, but... I don't mind this. This is kind of cute. It doesn't look like a pentagon anymore. I think I need to bring it back to what it was originally. Oh no, this is where it's at. Yeah, that's cute. I think I need a few sizes of this too. Okay. Like I can get a couple of these, right? I don't want it to be all one size. I'm gonna go with this orange. Gonna animate it? I could. I could make it like kind of get brighter and darker. What is this? This is at 58. So if I make this orange here, make the opacity 58 on this, and then I can just go ahead and delete these. I know I could have just changed the hue on it, but I didn't want to. That's fine. Like, I was thinking of doing an animation, not an actual animation, but like something like this, where hue, saturation, lightness, so I could just go or alternately I do brightness and just go like some kind of like brightness pulse I could do that. That'd be kind of cool. I gotta make these guys work too. We'll see about them in a minute. Oh, these guys down here I was working on. So it's supposed to be like a flame. The orange one is okay. So it's gonna be the same currency, but the value is different. So it's all called Draka, and Draka is your money. I'll call this Teal Draka. That's teal, right? Or cyan? Is that cyan? Let me look that up. Oh, that's teal. That's like a bright teal. Cyan is... Yeah, no, it's not cyan. It's teal. Okay. I was thinking... can I do, like... do a Draka pickup? But the thing is, the behavior of the pickups is entirely the same. Like, I could just set the type or something. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's just make a pickup script that's kind of generic. Oh, you don't need that. So the first one will be Draka. Then we can just switch case on this. What are the other pickups? There's E, AR0. Let's see how that looks. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, no, there's a... I think the way that I'm going to give the players, like, the actual items, like the special items, is going to be different than how they pick up things like Dynamite and whatnot. So I'm not going to... HP, MP, Draka... And then what I can do is I can go here, I could do public int value. Arrow. If I need to add another one, it's fine. I don't think I need anything here. I gotta see something. So in the Psy Crab, I have a thing that when it dies, when enemies die in general, actually. Okay, so they do get destroyed after the pickup sound.length. So we'll have to do something similar. So we have the pickup type and the value. So the value is just going to be how many of them you get. So in the case of Draka, I only need one thing for Draka. I don't need like a blue Draka, orange Draka, red Draka, something like that. I don't need to do that. I can just make one Draka and then change the value. And for pretty much any of these other ones, it might just be that you get 1 HP or 2 HP. But what's cool is, or you might get 1 HP or 1 MP, but what's cool is if I do 2 HP, I can make it like a full HP thing that you pick up and it will restore 2 HP instead of 1. And I don't have to like make a new script for it. So the first thing I could do is just void on trigger enter 2D. And let's call this C. We're just going to compare to the player. That means it's Coco. And then we're going to decide what we're actually going to do. So we're going to switch. Let's put this on. No, I don't want to hear that. This one. Making a quick switch case here. Because the only difference is, like, if it's the HP versus the MP versus the Draka versus the Dynamite, it's just which counter it's adding to. So that's not really... So I could do pickup type key. Hi, chat. Hey, Gaga. Ew, why did I put the colon there? Gross. Case, and the last case would be like arrow. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, and then there's obviously a default. We'll get there. So we're comparing to a player. So if it's HP, we would do. We just need to do this. So Coco controller kit Coco equals they just have like a pointer to him. Oh, actually no, I could just do game manager instance.coco. So if we pick up health, now I can just do like game manager.instance.coco. Okay, that does it, yeah. You just add health value. And the same thing goes here. And we see we don't have that add Draka, so we're gonna have to make that here. So we do items here. And then nah, we're not gonna make a unit link carry. I'll just do public int. Although I kind of like having it be a byte, just because it's fun. I never get to use that. I never get to use that type. Yeah, I'll do a byte. And yeah, so we've got public byte of dynamite like that. So we have a byte of Draka. We have a byte of dynamite. We have what are these other pickup types? HPMP. We don't need the HP and MP because that's handled by Coco. It's easier to have it in that script. You do public. No public pipe key value. It's funny. And we can add more later if we need. We just need to make sure that when I exit the game, this will save to the JSON file. I'm gonna do that later. It's not super important right now. So add Draka is literally just going to take an int. And then we just do Draka. Technically, this is unsafe. I wonder if this is I wonder if you do an unsigned byte. Oh no, it's 0 to 255 unless you specify that it's signed. So you could type S byte and that would be negative 128 to 127. Then you can also do 0 to 255 just by not including the S in the type name. So if I wanted these to be negative, I could put S byte here. Cool. Good to know. And we'll have to do something with the UI. And this is worth 1. And we're not quite done here yet. We're gonna make some cool shit in a second. Um, so let's type here. We'll just leave it here for a second. So after this switch case, we're gonna do this. We're going to destroy, and then the delay here is actually going to be where you just get the sprite renderer, so that when we pick it up, we could turn off the sprite render. This is making me really stressed. Nope. Too much. There's just too much for me. Couldn't do it. Alright. And we do need start, it looks like, because we need to grab that. Do audio source here, so we can play this. Do the same thing that we do here. And now I'm actually going to turn off the music because I'm going to bring in beatbox.co. All right, and now let's make some noises. So let's I'm gonna go here. Let's just zero this out, and I think I only need one channel. I don't need that, certainly not. Chip wave, let's do chip wave. This harmonics, chip wave, boom boom, like this. Don't need that, don't need this. Chorus off. Reverb. I need some chords here. I need like a... No, that's too short. That's kind of funny. So, unfortunately, I'm not doing music. I'm just doing ooh, that's nice. And then I can make one here. Just move this up. So this will be like the low value. This will be like the higher value one. And then this here be like this really high value one. You can make like 3 tiers. Wow. Hello. Hi, Riley. So we got 3 tiers. No, that's like too much effects. So it needs to still sound like a something. So right now I'm making pickup sounds for the money, the Draka. And that's the low value, mid value. This will be like the mid value one or the high value. Try to do this. You could totally just chuck a chainsaw noise in there. Very optimized. I could do that, yeah. Okay. I like the, oh, sorry, I like this. We can go like this to this channel. I think if I reduce the volume to like... So I'll do like a 1, a 5, and a 10. So this is like a tenor. So we can go here. Just go like this. And you know what? I might make some music tonight. That would actually be kind of fun. You know, you're making me think about it. I really don't mind it. I think that would actually be really great. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, so I'm going to export this. Draka sounds. Just move this over here. I'll put this straight into my Pentachrome audio. That's straight in there. All right, now I can go into Audacity and let's make this. Let's make these some actual sounds here. Now they have to be the right. The fuck? Let me do this. No. Okay, so oh, that's coming out of the wrong audio, but it's fine. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go like this, and then go to export audio, mono, and this will be Teal Draka. Okay, quality is 10, current selection, and we will just, oh, and it's already set to go straight in there. This one. Let's just make sure there's no like silence before that. I don't know why it's so fast, but it's all right. This will be the orange Draka. And this will be the you guys like, what do you guys think? Like, what color should the tenor be? The Draka that's worth 10. I can let you guys decide. I was thinking either red or purple, but if anyone has suggestions, the first thing that I see that gets like 2 votes, I feel like would be cool. We already have teal and orange. Let's do this. Okay, and now change this up to like the Fool. See, that's not a color, but I'll just do Fool Draka. And we'll call it that for now. All right. Well, let's see if this works. So we should have the audio here. So that's this. What color is my soul? I don't know. Audacity's decided to speed it up. You guys hear that, right? Like, Audacity sped the shit out of this. Why is it? Yeah, we're gonna have to overwrite these. I much prefer them at this length. Let's do this. Export audio. I'm just gonna name this Teal Draka again. Mono current selection, and I'll just replace it. Yeah, that's really weird. You know, I selected the thing that to not do that, and I think I'm almost positive I hit no on that dialog box, and Audacity was like, "It's okay, we're gonna do it anyway." All right. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. Export mono. And let's just make this Fool Draka so it has the same. It does give you an idea, though, calling it Fool Draka, just as like an idea of like, I don't know, making like a false Draka that turns into an enemy when you get close to it or something. Get a little mimic. That'd be cool. Just a thought. Just a thought. But okay, and now I can finally X out of this shit. We can come back here. So now, yay! Oh, and the other thing it needs to do is it needs to disable its collider. So we do so let's just disable that quickly. Japes and Jukes, yes indeed. Get component collider 2D.enabled equals false. And the last thing we do here is just do odd.play one shot. Oh. Pickup sound. Okay, cool. Play the sound, turn the thing. Now, I just need to keep an eye on the game manager here, and then we should see the Draka update when I pick this up. First try, idiot. Oh, wait. Let me turn this down a little bit. That's probably very loud, actually. Yeah, let me turn this down to 35 here. All right, there we go. Huh, that's funny. Of course it doesn't work. All right, now it's got everything on it. And now we should see in the game manager. Yay! So now, I'm just gonna make a few of these other items. So let's do that. Let's go to prefabs here. I'll make a teal Draka. And now I can delete this one out of the scene. I can bring another one in again. And we can keep this as Draka, make it 5 this time. Change that. And then we can change this sprite sheet here so that so we do cell count, we do 8, 16, slice, apply, make sure we got all that shit in there. And now we should see this Draka appears. So now what I can do is name this orange Draka. Oops. And then we can go here. It's already valued this. Change this to orange Draka here. This should be. All right. Sprite sheet should be this. All right, and now what I can do is go into my prefabs again, and I can drag this variant in. So now prefab variant. So this is a orange Draka, which is just a prefab variant. And this will be value 5. So now this guy actually isn't a thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And then we can bring one over there. And let's just see how they sound and look. I mean, they look pretty good. Oh, and check the game manager to make sure. Okay, so Draka adds 1. Nice. Looks good. Sounds good. All right, I didn't get a color suggestion, so I think I'm going to do purple. I think we're going to go with the same purple that the Psycrabs use because it is really pretty. And I'm just going to do hue. Or like, actually, you know what? This is cute. Cool. I like that. 2 sprites here. Let's just slice this guy again. Make sure I got that sprite in there. Alright, so now we have that purple one there. Now I can get rid of this, and I can just basically now add Fool Draka here, make this value 10, and then change the sprite to this purple one. Go to our prefabs, go to here, drag this guy straight in, prefab variant, and we're just going to name this one, call it Fool Draka, honestly. It's not the name of the color, but doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. So now we've got this guy, and let me delete this one out of the scene. Bring one in here. That's one. That's that, and that's that. And we'll just sort of collect them in order and see how they sound. Here we go. The collider's a bit too big, but I like that. That's good. I have to edit the collider on this one. Why can't I edit the collider? It's very bizarre. So it's so it's 9. Bring this in. That's 0. It's fine. This up. That's fine there. That should do. I like that. I like that. All right, and now what I can do is, I'm not going to do this tonight, but it is something that I was considering doing, like a, you know, I have a system in place in the enemy base, and by system in place, I mean I literally have a fucking variable. That's just the challenge rating of an enemy. That's going to determine which items it can drop. And yeah. So I can get rid of these. I'm going to bring in a Teal Draka now. Let's change this to the Dynamite. Call this one Dyne of Mike. Change the type here to Dyne of Mike. Now, of course, oops, that's not going to do it. So we're going to make this an original prefab. So now this one has a different thing going on. So this is just going to use the Teal Draka sound for now. It will not work because we don't have that set up. Oh, actually, do it? Yeah, no, it doesn't add to the Dynamite stuff, but that is as simple as doing game manager.instance.add Dyne of Mike. And then we just do this here. Actually, you know what? Go boom. All right. And that should do it now. It still says Draka. Did I do Draka ++ here? Yes, I did. It should be Dine of Mike here. Okay, so that should fix that. So now I'm not even gonna test that. That works. You will never set eyes upon a rock lobster. Shit. You know, that really sucks. Sucks that you reminded me of that I would never set my eyes on a rock lobster. I have a side crab though, so I don't actually care what you think, because you're ugly. Yeah, have you seen my side crab? I'll show you right now. Let's check out the side crabs together. There's one. There's two, actually. There's another two. I'm dead. I would be dead at this point. But those are side crabs. Let me actually show you them with the audio on as well. The audio is actually quite good. I'll just turn the music off. All right, here we go. Yeah, I made their sound effects and stuff. Ow. Yeah, I have to fix that knockback. There you go. Those are the side crabs. They shoot lasers. They're pretty cool. All right. Let me check something out here. It is getting pretty late for me, so I may cut for the night. Let me... Oh. All right. But I think, yeah, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. A little bit of a short stream, but, you know, just wanted to do a little something. Thank you guys for coming again. These streams will probably get longer as I get more used to it. Again, I haven't streamed in a long time, so, you know, I don't have, like, the stamina that I used to have for this kind of thing. It's also 1 a.m. where I am, so, as you can see on the bottom. Look at that, we got... Let's do a little recap before I go. We got Pool Draka, Orange Draka, Teal Draka, and these things all work. And then we also have the Dine of Mike, which doesn't have its own sound effect, but it's okay. The fact is, they're all collectible, which is great. That's all I need. Like, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so sick. I'm really happy that these are in the game. So let me just show you guys something. If I go to my... In here, I have a challenge rating This is basically a loot table with some random stuff to it. So I have a function that I have yet to define called drop loot, which is basically going to take the based on the challenge rating of the enemy, whatever I ascribe to it. It might be high, might be low. It will drop items based on how difficult the enemy is. So you'll get more Draka for fighting more difficult enemies, and also enemies that are very aggressive. Things like the side crab, for example, they'll drop a health as well. So they might be like a CR2, whereas like a forest no-clops, for example, is a CR1. They'll drop Draka pretty much only that, or like they'll drop less health. You're more likely to get a heart back or something uh, from these guys. So we can add those pickups together next time or something. But let's just see. I was really proud of their audio too. What the fuck is he doing there? Okay, well he's not supposed to be there. Yeah, so they'll drop something like a Draka, drop a Draco. Very cool. And then we'll have to fix their knockback and also their like activation timing. I don't see that as polish. Actually, it might be polish. In any case, I want to fix it sooner rather than later because people are going to be testing this, and I want to make sure that they're able to play it just fine without any like issues. Yeah, those forest no-clops are pretty ass. I might make them faster, just on account of the fact they're pretty shit. The main way that they fight you is by swarming you, so it's like all they can do. So fix some of this. So this, I'm gonna forget about this, so I'm gonna do this really quickly. This. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that looks better. Shouldn't be able to transition awkwardly now from that space, so thing is you could transition awkwardly from this one, which I don't love. So, kind of a cop-out, but for now, I'm just gonna put a rock here. I might add like another tree or something later, but for now it's just gonna be a rock so you can't fuck with it. It's fine. That's fine. I think that's good. All right, well, that's gonna be it for tonight. So yeah, we got the items, the pickups with this nice little script that doesn't even need to know what pickup it is. It just, well, it does need to know, but it uses an enumerator. So we have a few different little pickup types, and then I can set in the editor what the pickup type is. So I can go like, here's full Draka. So I could just be like, it's Draka and its value is 10. So when you pick it up, it'll get added to the Draka counter, and it'll add 10 of them. And then for the Dynamite, it'll add to the Dynamite counter, but it'll also have the it'll be a value 1, and then it will use its own sound effect. I think I'll add another sound effect for it. I like having sound effects for like every little thing. And you know what? At some point too, I want to add footsteps. Maybe dynamic footsteps. That's a polish thing. I'm not gonna write it down. I don't really think it's necessary to write it down. Because it is weird, like walking around and not hearing your footsteps is like very strange. it is super weird. So I want to make sure that I can deal with that, and like make it a bit more responsive. I think the thing with this is like the attacking is really simple, but I still want the feedback of the game to be really nice. I may even go so far as to add little footsteps. Not footstep sounds, because we are going to add those before, but uh, footstep like footprints. Jeez, can't say it. Yeah, you can tell it's late. It's late for me. I'm getting sleepy. In any case, thank you guys for watching. I'm so glad to be back doing the streaming stuff. I'm happy to be in a space that's comfortable where I feel like I can do it, you know. I haven't been able to do it for a few years just because of like the moving and like the situation also. Anyway, that being said, good night everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.